Hi ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Neville. This is Neville Media Inc. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for taking the time to check what we do here. Thank you very much for being around. Right. On today's video, we're going to be talking about an incident. In fact, it's a robbery, because normally on this channel we talk about crime things, anything that has to do with crime in it, we're in it. Right. There's an incident that happened in Pretoria. Our video comes from Teresa Park in Pretoria. There's this robbery that happened. And when I looked at this CCTV footage, I learned something here. In fact, I thought of something, because our victim here, let me show you where this video starts. This is the beginning of where this video begins, but probably it happened, throughout this whole incident, because right now already there's action going on, and the gentleman that you see at the front here is our victim, and the guy you see here who's wearing a black top and white pants, he's our criminal. He's our suspect number one, and here's suspect number two on the left of your screen. Right, this is suspect number two. The gentleman here is the owner of, or rather is the driver of this vehicle. Here's what happened. The minute he opens the door, already these two are chasing him. You see, he's now at the corner of this premises where he is now. I'm not sure whether it's a store or but whatever it is, he's there. Now he's cornered between this corner here, and he's barricaded himself between these vehicles, and these guys are onto him. Now they got to him. So what I'm suspecting happened there is that you'll find that maybe they were giving him instructions to keep quiet so that he doesn't drag attention, so that people may know or notice what is happening right there. Let's move on. You see, they are busy with him, taking whatever from him, and then here's our guy. He's running towards his vehicle, and the vehicle of the suspect is now reversing to take position so that he could pick up his friends on whatever it is that they are doing. He's getting closer and nearer to the vehicle of this victim that they are robbing here. They're taking his belongings. The other one still with the victim there. I'm not sure what was taken there, but obviously they took something that belongs to this gentleman here who's there on the ground now, because you see our suspect is getting up, preparing to leave, because now they were done with whatever they were doing. Here's the suspect is running back to the vehicle, and then they leave. Now, what can we learn from this? One thing I can say for sure is that, especially if you are a driver and you spend most of your time on the road, pay attention when you're on the road, because most of these things happen, and these people who are doing crimes of this nature, they are cashing in on people who are not paying attention. And I'll tell you why I say that. You are on the road, you are not paying attention on what is happening next to you, on what is happening around you. But if you pay attention, some of these things can be minimized or avoided, because chances are these guys who were in this vehicle that you saw pull up here, they could have been following this vehicle for quite some time, of which is why I would say pay attention when you are on the road. Because if you are on the road and someone drives behind you, you make a 10 and they make a 10, you make a 10, they make a 10. If it's more than twice, pay attention, because these things, some of them are avoidable if you pay attention. Like for instance, if you go into your house, you see that there's this vehicle that is following you. There are so many things that you can do at that point. You can avoid going to your house and drive, keep on driving until you find a way of ditching whoever is following you. It's so sad what happens to this gentleman here. I don't know his name, I've never met him, but what these criminals are doing is that they will follow you, because there's an incident I also attended as I work as a security officer in this country. There's an incident I attended where there's a lady, and in fact it's a wife and the husband. They were coming from Incredible Connection to buy a PC. It was an Apple, I think. And then when they arrived at the gate, immediately when they opened the gate, the suspects were already right next to their vehicle. They entered with them inside the vehicle, inside the yard, and then they took their stuff, of which is why I say pay attention on who is following you. Some of them, they are so smart because they don't follow you this very close. They keep a distance, but make it a habit. Make it a habit to pay attention on who's following you. Like, pay attention on the vehicles that are right behind you. When you make a 10, they make a 10. Get suspicious. Get suspicious if you see one particular vehicle making a 10, especially if you're driving maybe quite a distance. You know, you make a 10, this vehicle makes a 10. You make a 10, the vehicle makes a 10. Start getting worried. If possible, then start doing some action. Call someone or drive to your nearest police station if it's possible. These things, they are irritating when they happen, and it's sad because we see these things almost every day. They happen every day. So when you're on the road, try to avoid being distracted when you're on the road. Pay attention, because look now, the owner of the driver of this vehicle has been robbed, and this thing happened yesterday in Pretoria. You know, it's sad, man. And if you look at the unemployment rate in this country, you'll understand why some of these guys are doing these things, because they are unemployed. And I'm not saying that people who are unemployed should commit crime. It's not right. They shouldn't be doing that. I'm not condoning it. It's not a right thing, because even those who are employed, some of them, they do some of these things. Crime is their side gig. So for you to be safe on the road, just be vigilant. Just be vigilant. Because once you lose your attention, they strike. I'm glad that this victim, I just hope that he survived, and I'm glad that by the looks of things, looks like he made it out alive, because they just came for whatever they came for, and I guess he complied and they took his stuff and then they left. So yeah, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what would you have done if you were faced with a situation of this nature, or if you've been in a situation of this nature. Let me know. How did you survive the ordeal? Let me know in the comments. Tell me what went down. And from me to you, I'm signing out. See you on the next one. Please take care. Peace.